All right, so here there's chat that OpenAI here, auth login. If you guys can't find this one, just go on Google, put OpenAI login. And once you guys gonna hear, if you guys not sign up, just sign up. And here is because I already signed up, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put my email. So I'm gonna put my email. And once you guys put your email, then you guys need to put your password. All right, so I'm here inside this ChatGPT, and you're gonna see here I put my name and email. I put my username and password, and you're gonna see here it's inside the ChatGPT. It's ready. You're gonna see here dark mode, OpenAI Discord, and you're gonna see there is a logout, and you guys it says the new chat. You guys can start a new chat, and where it says here, if you guys know here, you guys say hi, for example, and it says hi. The chat started, and it says hello. How can I help you? Because now the NLP is in action, because the transformer, as I said, the neural network, then the neural network says if I type hi, then the next words, what's the most likely words, then it's going to be hello, because hello is the most likely word inside the NLP transformer, inside the neural network. So how can I help you today? Because I just initiated the conversation, and this is the most likely outcome for the NLP that the engine is giving me. All right, so say I'm gonna put a, can you write for example poems? Can you write poem for me? All right, so can you write a poem for me? Of course. What kind of poem would you like? Whatever, haiku, free verse, or something else. Also, would you like a poem to be about a particular subject or theme? So for example, I'm going to put a say nature, for example, a nature. And now there is ChatGPT, as you guys see here, they're in action, the language model, because I have a huge corpus of text, and it's predicting every single word, because I have to stop here. And nature's beauty everywhere, from the mountains to the air, green trees sway with grace and peace, while rivers run never to ease, birds using songs with melodies, and the butterfly with color fly, the sun sets with a fiery gleam and rises with the morning beam. Okay, so as you guys gonna see, this is one of the best and wonderful, carefully articulated, whatever you guys gonna see, very academic, very professional poem. If you guys write this to anyone, they're going to be impressed. To your partner or to loved one, you're going to be they're going to be impressed. Say if I put a can you write poem for my child, for example. Okay, and you're going to see here I made a mistake here, and ChatGPT is quickly fixed it. You guys gonna see here I intentionally, can you write a poem for my I missing the L typo, and here is a poem for your child, for a child. You're special, you're unique, a shining star, also bright, with a smile that's warm and sweet, and laughter that takes a flight. It's very, 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 very amazing. If you're gonna blow up the minds of people who's gonna read your responses, and you're gonna see this is very academic, this is very professional writing, this is very, very professional, and anyone's gonna look here, they're gonna give you guys A plus. And this is a problem for a school, because if you guys are gonna put a essay for children of grades, and any grades, say be it's grade 10 or 11, 12, whatever, and if they're gonna come here and copy from here and paste it, then it's gonna be a problem for learning, because the child is not gonna learn, because this is the something that is a problem nowadays. And a lot of schools, colleges, universities around the world are banning the ChatGPT, because they are not happy with what they have created. Even Elon Musk is not happy. So I'm gonna ask who are you? Who are you? And ChatGPT, I'm an AI, artificial intelligence language model developed by OpenAI. My purpose is to assist with answering questions and generating text based on the input provided to me. Is there anything specific you would like to know or talk about? See, this is like a normal, you're talking to like a normal human. You think the other side there's a human sitting there answering your question, but it's a machine because it's trained on a big corpus of data, on a huge corpus of the data, and he knows what's the next language is going to be because it has a transformer model, as I explained. So a transformer is a machine learning model that processes a sequence of text at once. And what's the backbone of this technical words? Transformer model is sequence to sequence architecture. In other words, is SEQ to SEQ transformer, which transform a given sequence of elements, such as you can see a word in a sentence, and this sentence goes with another sentence. That's what we call this one sequence to sequence architecture, because sentences are sequence dependent, since word order is crucial for understanding sequence. And we're going to talk about the sequence to sequence in future videos. Alright, so now I'm going to put who is your creators, for example. Who is your creators? Okay, so now we're going to see what the results going to be for chat GPT 3.5. So it says that I was created by OpenAI, which is a company that created this ChatGPT, a research organization based in San Francisco, California. OpenAI dedicated to advancing artificial intelligence in a responsible and safe manner to benefit humanity as a whole. So, but it's not giving me the creators. For example, if I put a who programmed you, to see what the results going to be. So it says I was developed and trained by a team of engineering researchers as the OpenAI using a process called machine learning. During training, the team fed me with a large data set of text, and I learned to generate responses. As I said, it's a GPT-3 stands for pre-trained, generative pre-trained transformer based on patterns I found in the data. However, it is important to note that I'm an AI language model, not an individual programmer, and I was created through a collaborative effort by an OpenAI. You can see this one is just like a normal human behavior. Alright, so now in ChatGPT we have 0 short prompts and we have a prompts, and we're going to explain to you guys about prompts in future videos, because that's a little bit technical. And we have 0 short prompts, we have 1 short prompts, and we have a few short prompts. Okay, what's 0 short prompts? 0 short prompts, for example, in ChatGPT is where you guys write and you leave room, for example, to be filled, for example. So then we have one short prompt. What's one short prompt? Is provides one example of say GPT-3 to learn how to best complete a task. And a few short prompts provides multiple, for example, examples. And normally it's a 5 or 10 or 20 to all the way to 100. So for example, you guys give multiple examples to the GPT. For example, you guys going to talk with the GPT to the arrays of a lot of conversations about say for example medical, or just like a normal conversation you guys having with another person. That's called few short prompts. Keep in mind, because GPT-3 is as I said, it has a massive database of corpus of text, our words. So, and then GPT is going to train there is 4 models. The first one is going to be like DaVinci. DaVinci is very capable of all of these models, and they can do anything for you guys, and they can do very precisely and very effectively, and you guys don't need even provide instruction. This can solve any logical problem. It can do programming for you, or it can write one of the best articles or essays for you. It's called Da Vinci. The second one is Curie, Curie, and Curie tries the balance of power and speed. And the third one's going to be, say, Babbage. Babbage is a bit more capable, and but it's okay. So you can see this models can do. So the last one's going to be Ada. Ada is very cheap, and it's very fast, because the model, the way the OpenAI trained this model is very like very low trained. It's not a shallow trained. It's not a like a deep trained model. But this one's going to be extremely fast because of that's how it's been trained. And as I said, the GPT-3 have content filtering. It has another model to help prevent inappropriate language. So as I said, OpenAI admits that our model sometimes might give inappropriate result. To help avoid that, OpenAI has created a content filtering model. So the OpenAI provides a content filtering model that is fine-tuned to recognize partially offensive or hurtful language to all its users. So because sometimes the users can be children, so you cannot give an adult language to, say, for example, kids or our children. Alright, so the last but not least, the GPT-3 is trained on not just English words, but a lot of other languages, such as German. It was and it has a French. It has Portuguese, Italian, Spanish. It has a Dutch, Polish, Japanese, and Danish. 10 languages is trained for, and the most of these ones is English. The 97% of the GPT that inside the GPT library is database is English. 1% is German, 1% is French, and Portuguese is 0.63%, Italian 0.57%, Spanish 0.519, and Dutch is 0.37. Polish is 0.25, and Japanese 0.24, and finally Danish is 0.15, which makes it 396,477 words. And as you guys as I said, English is one of the majority of the data inside the GPT-3 is English. That's what you guys going to see here. Interacts with English pretty much fine. But if you are try German, or say, for example, French or any other language, because it has also presence there, like 1%, and finally the Danish is which comes at number 10. It even have a 396,477 words inside the GPT 3.50 Chat GPT. So with the 396,000, you can construct a very good language, because in order for you guys to speak one language, technically you guys need to learn 20 words to find your way around the country or city. So 20 words is enough for you guys to go from place A to place B in a complete foreign language. And imagine ChatGPT has 396,000 just a Danish. So imagine it's trained on a huge set of database of text. And as I said, in the next video we're gonna go through again through the GPT, introduction to GPT. Then we're gonna see the founders, the history of the GPT, and then we're gonna go on NLP, because understanding NLP is very crucial part of understanding the ChatGPT. Then we're going to go on the artificial intelligence, machine learning. Then we're going to go on supervised learning briefly. Then we're going to go on unsupervised learning, and then we're going to go on reinforcement learning, and then the neural networks, because ChatGPT uses the neural networks, and we're going to see what is neural networks, and then we're going to go mainly on the NLP, because natural language processing. And then finally, when we finish by the time the Python object-oriented programming, then we're going to go and use the Python library of NLP, which is NLTK. So we're going to see here the Python library, Python NLP library. So we're going to see the library of the we're going to see this library, and then we're going to go on the natural language toolkit on Python, which is the Python library, which the NLP is. We're going to see that ones, and then after that we're going to do some coding, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to create our own model of NLTK. You can come here and read this NLTK Natural Language Toolkit in Python, and say we're going to see import NLTK, then there is a sentence, 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning, whatever written here. Then we're going to have a tokens, and I'm going to explain to you guys about the tokens. What tokens is just like individual words here. When you guys create a search engine, say Google uses tokens, because through these tokens they gonna see which tokens are most relevant to the documents. So the tokens, this is the tokens, each of them is a token. We're gonna tokenize our say sentence. So ChatGPT also uses say tokens here. Now all of them is say individual tokens here. So there is a token, and you're going to see here all the individual tokens, and we're going to use tag, a POS tag. Tag is just, we're going to use a token, say for example at, and we're going to use, as you guys going to see here, we have broken down this sentence into individual tokens, and now here we're going to do tag, and here we can use entities here, and you're going to see here through this one we can determine what's the words with each other. For example, there are a lot of words. For example, we can see child or children and kids. So they all very very similar to each other. There are some words which clash with each other. Say for example, Ban Ki-moon of South Korea, which was the ex United Nations chief, and moon just like a normal moon. So there are a lot of words which are very very similar to you guys, but it's a job of through the NLP we're gonna break down everything into tokens, and then we're gonna tag them, and we're gonna see all in future videos one by one how we're gonna do this. This is very exciting subjects. The NLP is very very exciting. It's one of my favorite subjects inside the artificial intelligence and machine learning. That's what I love to do, and I love to tokenize, I love to tag words, and I like to make words play something very useful. Google uses it, all the search engine uses it, everybody uses this NLP. So NLP is very very important, and one of the most exciting subjects in Python machine learning. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe Korayawood. If you guys have any question or comment about the ChatGPT, by all means you guys leave me comments. Otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.